senior medical technology student at Far Eastern University.
Growing up, my parents filled my life with different life lessons. They always tell me that when I have my dreams or ambitions, I need to work hard for it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Some stories are as clear in my mind as if I heard them yesterday. I can remember who was telling the story, what is what about, what actual words were used, and most of all, how I felt listening to it. And I think that is the power of a good storytelling. For today, I am going to tell a story about the struggle, triumphs, surprises that happened in my high school journey. As I relive it, I am hoping that you'll be inspired and my story will live in your memory for years. Many people called me as Aaron. If I were to be described today, they will simply say I am creative, good leader, persistent, strong, artistic, and inspiration for many people. Little they know, these words that they describe me today were absolutely opposite of who I am before. If we were to describe Aaron before, definitely I can say that he is a timid boy. He is afraid to try new things, to have commitments, and make friends. He is the boy that doesn't grab any opportunities in life because he doesn't trust his abilities. He believes that his abilities are not as good as what others have. Looking back at year 2012, I entered at Merrill College, Lucena City as a grade 7 student. I was a transferee who doesn't have any idea of what would happen to me, where life could bring me, and what challenges I will be facing with. During that time, I am really nervous and afraid of my new environment. Imagine you're going to enter an institution wherein there are hundreds of students with different perspectives than having a huge environment. It would be hard for me. I could remember the time that whenever I will enter my school, I feel like I want to cry and go back to my house. Maybe the reason for that is that I don't trust someone easily. It took me several months to have my group of friends because I am shy to start a conversation with other people. It's awkward for me to say hi and introduce myself simply because I am afraid of judgments. Usually, what they say about me, whether bad or good, gets into my head. I am a simple boy back then. No one can recognize me. Or should I say, I don't like to be in the spotlight. Whenever my teachers are calling me to speak in front, my knees were trembling and I am stuttering. During those times, public speaking is one of my greatest weaknesses. You can see in my eyes that I am not confident with my abilities and on how I look, speak, and act in front of people. I always reject opportunities just because of the idea that I am going to fail. And I don't want to taste my own failure. Despite of this, I paved way to become a top in our class and in our batch. Even though I have accomplished and proven a lot of things to many people, there are still questions that keep on running in my mind whenever I am alone. What if I took the risk and joined the contest? What if I make friends with them? Many what ifs, but those moments cannot be undone. At this point of my grade 8 journey, I am also asking God, why can't I sing? Why can't I be good in arts too? Why am I not good in socializing and has a fear in speaking in front of many people? Am I a good-looking one? Worst, am I a curse? Everything of this is only because of one person, which is me. Growing up, I thought my real enemy are the people around me. But I guess I am wrong. In this stage, I am against myself that made me regret everything that I missed just because I am afraid and not confident of who I am. I don't know what to do anymore because in the process of discovering, sadly, I lost myself. Now I am in grade 9 and I'm trying to build myself and believe in my own capabilities. This is the point of my life wherein I trust myself more and I don't get easily affected with what other people is telling me. I could also remember during this time, my teachers called me in their faculty room. And I am very nervous because they wanted to talk to me. When I hear them asking me to be a candidate for the position of the president for the student council, I was shocked. And I asked them, why me? I can't do it. At this moment, I grasped from some air and think before I could make my decision. Everyone in the faculty yelled when I accepted the offer. Before accepting it, I said to myself, this is an opportunity that was given by God, and definitely it will be the best for me. I don't want to have another regrets just because I am afraid. The meeting in the Avanci came, wherein every candidate needs to speak in front and present their platforms. This is the moment that I want to run outside the hall and save myself from shame. But I didn't let this negativity ruin what I have prepared for that day. I really practiced the speech, I composed myself, and think that I'm going to do this because I want to prove myself that I am not weak, but a fighter. After one day, the election happened. And my heart couldn't be happier because I won the election. I am now the president of the Student Council for school year 2016-2017. With this happiness, I am also worried. Because I will be facing a lot of people and I'll be talking to them. Which I can say is one of my greatest weakness. I never knew that this one opportunity will open a lot of doors for me to truly discover my authentic self. Through the position, I overcome my greatest weakness, which is public speaking. I have conquered the fear of being judged. Would you believe that the timid boy is now speaking in front of many people, being a speaker for a seminar and a host in every event? I have been sent by the school to compete in an impromptu and an oratorical contest in which I met more people and friends. With the opportunity given to me, I was able to serve for my fellow student as I won grade 11 representative for the school year 2017-2018. And luckily, I am once again elected as the president of the Student Council for school year 2018-2019. Even though I am bombarded with different extracurricular activities, I graduated with high honors. Through these events, it made me realize that if I didn't take my first step, I would never experience and overcome all my fears. Everything happens for a certain reason. And you must always bear in mind that we must not fear failure, but be terrified of regrets. We must always believe and accept ourselves because at the end of the day, you'll still be you and you still hold your own story and future. I once read an article about butterfly. Did you know that butterflies can see their own wings? Technically, they have no idea how beautiful they are. Maybe you're a butterfly. You're a wonderful person. You just don't see it. This is a confession of a butterfly turned student leader.
I wanna be strong like you. I wanna be tough like you. I wanna learn how to face what the